North End people, make some noise. North End. North End people, where are you? All right, we're selling crack right over there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I was coming here today, and I was listening to the radio, the information center, and they said something that caught my ear. They said that 75% of Winnipeg people this year got the flu shot. Well, just to let you people know, I never got the flu shot because I came up with a better idea. I was just going to hang out with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers receivers because last year they didn't catch nothing. Born and raised in a small little town called Clandeboye, Manitoba, Canada. How many of you know where that is? Yeah. All I gotta say is thank God for booze, man. Clandeboye is just not a small town, but it was a tough town. Because when we played horseshoes, we threw the whole horse. That was just the women's league. It was kind of difficult growing up in the 70s on the prairies. It was. One of the things I hated was school. Oh man, I had a hard time dating girls when I was in school, especially the ones I wasn't related to. I was kicked to the curbs more times than Michael Jackson on the Boy Scout Jamboree bus. It was. I never asked girls their names when I was dating them. No sir, because I found out that information came out in court anyways. I dated this one girl. I thought her name was Mary Jo. It turned out her name was Walter. School teachers gave me a hard time. Oh, they did. Man, I remember this one teacher called me dumb, stupid, and called me an idiot. Then I realized something. Homeschool really sucks. I love your laugh. That's great. Don't sit on a feather anymore, all right? You ever had your parents help you out with your homework when you were young? Oh, man, I remember coming home grade 2. Went up to my dad. I said, Dad, I got a math problem question. Can you help me? My dad said, yeah, sure, son. Lay it on me. I got to tell you, my dad went to old school. When my dad went to school, Mr. Clean still had hair. So I told my dad the math problem question. I go, Dad, what's 6 subtract 6? My dad looked at me and said, well, son, let's put it this way. If Dad had a 6-pack of beer, and he drank 6 beers, what do you got left over? I looked at my dad, I said, that's easy, Dad, 5-star whiskey, right? Oh, yeah, you laughed. He was crying, smiling just like how you were, man. I swear to God, he was happier than Pinocchio finding out he didn't have Dutch elm disease, you know what I mean? Yeah, he wiped the tears away from his face and he said, wrong, son, but I sure like how you think. The reason I told you that story is because I got a son that's going to school, the same school that I went to 2 weeks ago. He come home with the exact same math question. I'm there like, wow, deja vu all over again. So I figured, I'll use my dad's advice, pass it down from generation to generation to generation. So my son looked at me and said, Dad, what's 6 subtract 6? I go, well, if Dad had a 6-pack of beer and he drank 6 beers, what do you got? My son looked at me and said, what do you got? What do you got? You got a frickin' drinking problem. That's what you got. It is. It is. The best present we ever got growing up on the prairies, and man, you backed me up on this, never came from Walmart, Canadian Tire, or Zellers or Woco. It came from one store and one store only, right? 2 letters. LC, Liquor Commission. Yeah. Because the best present we ever got growing up on the prairies was a plastic 5-star on the whiskey bottle. How many of you remember that? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, there's the van right over there. Man, I remember many Saturday nights, my dad sitting at the table, hey, last shot comes out of the 5-star. Midnight, roll around, your dad would call you over from the other room and go, son, come here, I got a present for you. Same present we got every Saturday night, eh? We're happy. We come running in there. Oh, all excited. Hey, your dad would take that plastic 5-star off the back. You remember that? Yeah. And it had that one spot of red glue on the back of it. Hey, he would take it and slam it against your chest, and you go, here, son, tonight you can be the sheriff, eh? So I arrested him. I sentenced him driving me to the candy store for 5 years. That's why I learned about Popeye cigarettes and doing powder through a straw. Those are good old times. But when we collected 4 of those stars, eh? Oh man, there's only one thing that we had in our mind when we got our parents' sight, eh? Oh, let those things hum, eh? We all turned into ninjas, didn't we? Did you know you threw one at the neighbor's cat, you can make a jump about that high? It's a good old time. Good old time. Man, I gotta tell you, since I've been on Canada's Got Talent, being on national TV, man, the general public treats you totally different. Now, with that said, 2 weeks just prior to Christmas, I was off doing a corporate show. And I was in Walmart. I was gonna go pop in Walmart and pick up some food. And I was dressed like you see me right now. And I was walking up the aisle, and this kid turned the aisle, about 14 years old. And he was shopping with his dad, and I was coming up towards him. And all of a sudden, his eyes went big and his jaw dropped down to the ground. It was kind of like the first time I saw my dad's Hustler magazine collection. Look, she's doing cartwheels. And it was kind of weird. And I said to myself, man, this kid recognizes me from TV. So as the kid's coming close to me, I'm polite, and I said, hello, sir, how you doing? And he couldn't say nothing. He's going, And I wish I could write comedy this good, all right? But what happened next, I couldn't believe it. The kid gets 10 feet behind me, and swear to God, this is what he says to his dad. He goes, Dad, I seen this guy on TV. I did. Either Swamp People or Duck Dynasty. Screw you, kid, all right? Not once did I ever think of going, I'm gonna get some dinners. Not happening. Screw you, kid, it was The Bachelor, all right? Oh, thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.